Evening. How are you? How are you guys? Hopefully everybody's doing well this evening. Hopefully everyone's doing well this evening. Want to get on this live stream. This is my first live that I've done since I've been back. I got back yesterday actually. I got back yesterday from Gatlinburg, but I didn't go live yesterday. But I'm live here this Saturday evening. So y'all pull up to the live. Y'all pull up to the live. I would really appreciate that. What up, Elevated? Elevated, what's good? How everything been going, bro? Welcome. What up, APG? American Poker. How's it going? How are you today? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the live. What do I want to talk about today? Well, for starters, I want to say I'm grateful for safe passage to and from Gatlinburg. It was really a lot of fun. It was really cool getting out there and being able to get some content and meeting people and all that good stuff. Just fellowshipping with people. That was really cool. It's always good to be able to get away and just have traveling experience, even if it's just a couple hours away or two. It's like 3.5 hour drive, but either way, getting away is getting away. So I'm grateful. I was able to go there, and it's not that long of a ride from here in Alabama, but so I want to say that. I want to say I'm grateful. I thank God for the safe passage to and from. That being said, I watched this channel on what is it? It's called JLR Investigates. You guys may or may not have heard of this channel, but it's called JLR Investigates. He talks about like crimes that commit violent crimes that take place at certain incidents. So the reason why I bring this up is because people travel. There's people out there that travel, and I know there's people here in the live. More than likely, we got 12 people in here now, so I'm pretty sure there's people out there that travel from time to time. But it's the type of things that make you more conscientious about certain things. Like I'm a traveler, and this makes me really, really more aware. Not that I wasn't before, but it's just really it just makes it to where it's like you really have to like really be conscientious of what's going around you at all times. Like people travel, and you just have to be. I'm not, these violent incidents take place, and I'm not trying to say that this is going to deter people from traveling, or it's not going to deter me. It just means that you just have to be really careful and really keep our eyes open at all time. They talked about in this city called, I think it's pronounced Traverse City, which is located in Michigan. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Traverse City. But JLR is basically talking about there was a stabbing. There was a stabbing in a Walmart out there. It was like I believe it was 9 people they got stabbed in a Walmart. And Traverse City, Michigan, is generally speaking is a safe city. It's one of those kind of like touristy, one of those really nice touristy parts of Michigan. It's really nice, apparently. But it just goes to show you that, yeah, generally speaking, it's a safe place to be, but it's always going to be that one individual who's out there who just deranged, who loses their who loses their marbles and just start attacking people for no reason. You know, and these are the things that we have to be careful about, have to be aware of, because a lot of these people are very unassuming. They're very unassuming. They could be, you just would not know that they would do something like that until they start doing things. And it's just crazy how, like, you know, cities like that, cities and like that, you know, like that are generally safe and generally, you know, good places for people to visit, that something like that can happen. But this happened at a Walmart, and it was elderly people too. This dude attacked elderly people, which is you know, obviously very cowardly. You know, it was like, I think the number was like 9, you know, and it's like you attacking people who really can't really defend themselves like that. You know, they don't have any reflexes. Their reflexes are like virtually non-existent. And it's like you attacking people that can't even, like, that are virtually defenseless. And it's like one of the most cowardly things you could do. And this individual, who they have not identified, they actually arrested him, but you know, his identity was never released to the public, or it hasn't been released to the public yet. But thankfully, he has been captured, and you know, and hopefully subsequently they lock him up and throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, and it makes it hard for people that travel. You know what I'm saying? Because it just means that, I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to stop or deter people from traveling. Travel, go have fun, but you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful out here. It's too many lunatics out here, man. It's too many crazy people, like just people that are just quick to go over the edge. And you know, it can be discouraging to hear about stuff like this, because, you know, but that's just the world we live in. That's the world we live in, and that's just the reality of it. So we have to deal with reality, and you know, have fun, but just be careful out here. Just be careful out here. It's just, you know. But let me get back to the comments. I feel like for the most part, it's where you put yourself. Absolutely, APG. It's all in the type of environment you go to. And see, this happened at a Walmart. You shoot, anything goes at Walmart. Walmart's, oh, it's so much crazy stuff that go on in Walmart. It's just, yeah, that place is just like a crazy. And you know, but yeah, certain part of neighborhoods you do not want to go to. Absolutely, yes. And I feel like especially every major and mid-sized city, I feel like every major and mid-sized city, there's going to be neighborhoods that they're like no-go zones. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just trouble in those neighborhoods. You know, it's nothing but trouble, and it's just crazy, you know. What's up, DJ Medium? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. I think this might be my first time seeing you in the live stream. But welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, people are crazy. Absolutely, APG. And we just have to be aware of those people around us, you know, at all times, like, for real. What's up, Nate? Good evening. How are you? How are you today? Do not be discouraged, man. For the most part, people get along. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, APG. You're absolutely right about that. Like, you know, when I went to Gatlinburg, man, it was such good vibes. It was really good vibes. Like, and that was really my third time going to Gatlinburg, but my first time actually documenting it on a video. And I'm glad I was able to go out there and just enjoy myself. It's really good vibes out there. I really enjoyed it. You know, for the most part, like you said, people do get along. You know, it's not. I feel like if you look at the world as a whole, and specifically here in the States, I feel like the good outweigh the bad. You know, the good outweighs the bad. We just have to, you know, as a general public, we just have to basically come together and just be on the lookout for those bad people, and just always be conscientious of our surroundings. Uh, what do you think about? Oh, let me see. Hold on. I miss the Walmart videos. Ever since COVID, they are nowhere near as good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Walmart, it's not the same anymore, you know. And the only time I don't really go grocery shopping there like that. The only time if I do go to Walmart, only time I will go there is if I have to grab something real quick. If I just happen to be, because there's one right up the street. You know, it's a neighborhood market. A lot of times I just go and just grab something real quick, and grab something, get out of there. If I have to grab like something that I don't feel like driving further out to a gas station, I mean to a grocery store, like, you know what I'm saying, I'll probably just go there just to grab. But as far as like massive grocery shopping, stuff like that, I generally like to go to Kroger. But yeah, that's just my preference. Andrea asked me, what do I think about Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson is the GOAT. He's one of the GOATs, man. Michael Jackson's a GOAT, musical legend. I mean, I don't know. That's about as much as I could say about it. It's a lot I can say about Mike. Mike is a legend. Even to this day, he hasn't been with us, for like what, 16 years now, and his name still rings. This name still rings bells throughout the world, throughout the universe. His music is still being played everywhere, and somebody who leaves a legacy like that, come on now. People were after his money, absolutely. APG, absolutely. It was definitely a cash grab. All that stuff that they were saying about him, all that stuff. I believe it was just a way to, I feel like it was a cash grab, because it was, after he passed away, and a lot of those people that came out even admitted that they were lying about those allegations. You know what I'm saying? They were just trying to I feel like they were just trying to get a bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Bad album by Michael Jackson. Yes, that's definitely one of my favorites. You know, definitely one of my favorites. I play that album to this day. Favorite song on there, Liberian Girl. Liberian Girl. Now I like the whole album, but Liberian Girl was just like that cut was just too smooth. But yeah, APG. I prefer APG says I prefer Kroger, Save a Lots, and all these. Yeah, absolutely. You go in there, you get a good shopping experience. I've never been to a Kroger where there was people in there acting a fool and fighting and doing all that crazy stuff. It's generally a nice and peaceful shopping environment. I remember that day he died. I cried. Same here, APG. That was you feel like you lost a brother or a family member or something like that. Like that's how big that was when Mike passed. You know what I'm saying? It was so shocking. It was so shocking. Like I don't think anybody on this planet saw that coming. You know, that's what made it even more devastating. Hold up, I'm at a hotel right now, so the internet is not good. Oh, okay. Okay, that's understandable. Hopefully it gets somewhere. Hopefully, you'll be able to, your signal or whatever, the internet will improve some type of way. Yeah, y'all, it's crazy. But what I wanted to do also, I wanted to while I'm on here, I wanted to talk about my membership. I have started making. I have started making. Now that I'm eligible for memberships, I have started. I made a membership. I have a membership available. That's $3.99 a month, $3.99 a month. Where I'm gonna upload exclusive content. The exclusive content for members would be something like museum walks. Do museum walks, and I'll also do what is it? Museum walks and those little mukbangs at restaurants and things of that nature. So you know, I do have that right now going for those that are interested. Little membership, and yeah, I'm putting some more content on there now, and I want to make sure that I provide really dope exclusive content for the members. So I'm actually working on another video. Well, I'm actually already done working on it. I just gotta upload it into my members only content. So yeah, guys, check it out. So far, I have 2 videos, but I'm still gonna continue to post as time goes on, because I feel like that'll be good exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? For you really loyal subscribers and people that really support the channel. I definitely want to make sure I give you guys quality content. Very important. And also continue the engagements, the engagements via the live stream. So I appreciate everybody who's been supporting me thus far. Yeah, but yeah, APG, I went to Tennessee recently. I went to Tennessee this past Thursday. I was in Gatlinburg. I also went to Sevierville, which was right next door to Gatlinburg. I didn't get to go to Pigeon Forge, but that'll be the next time I go up there, because like I said, I'm not that far from there. So but yeah, I went the Sevierville video I plan on uploading tomorrow. So yeah. So it was really nice though. It was really nice. It's always cool going to Tennessee. Tennessee has so many really nice cities and towns, really not a lot of cool people out there. It's just, every time I go to Tennessee, it's a good vibe. Especially Eastern Tennessee. I still, oh yeah, $3.99. Nice. I'm gonna go check it out, bro. Yeah, definitely go check it out. Definitely go check it out, Nate. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, y'all. Oh yeah, Patreon. You mentioned Patreon, APG. You're suggesting that I probably yeah, I'm gonna look into a Patreon. I'm gonna look into that. I think that'll be cool as well. I still owe you that super chat, but for the 4th time, Visa gift card it banned. Oh, okay. But I appreciate you though. I appreciate that though, APG. And by the way, I saw Gatlinburg. It looked awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Nate. I knew you would. I figured you would. APG says, if you're awake after 11, the guy that sponsors me is going to be live. I watch you because I value you. I appreciate that, APG. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me for real. Just having, and I noticed that you are, you've been rocking with me like most of the time when I go to live. So, that's really cool for you to come through and take your time and to take your time out to check me out over here on the live stream. I really appreciate that. I want membership, but my parents don't want me to. Oh wow. Well, I don't know. I think I'm still figuring this thing out, so you can correct me if I'm wrong on this. But I think there's a way that people could. I've seen people like gift memberships. There's people that gift memberships on here. So I think that's yeah. I think that's how some people get memberships. They get gifted memberships, if I'm not mistaken. If you're awake after 11, oh, okay, I already read that one. What up, James? James in the building. What's going on, bro? Says, what are you doing with your life? Just kidding. How you doing? I'm doing good, James. Can't complain. Just work. Just been working. Working on building the channel. Working at my 9 to 5. Just been living life, man. Taking things one day at a time. How things going over on your end? I'm broke, but I need Wii games. I hear you, Nate. Yeah, man, I hear you on that. There's nothing wrong with gaming. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get those games. That's for sure. This is like a stress release for me for the bull of larger channels. Yeah, definitely. APG, I definitely hear what you're saying as far as that's concerned. I'm glad my channel can provide that for you. You know what I'm saying? Camping is the way to go when traveling. Yeah, I would like to do a camping trip. I would definitely love to do that. I would definitely love to do a camping trip for sure. I haven't been camping in ages, man. When I tell y'all, I haven't been camping in ages. And yes, you can. Okay, so you can send gifted memberships. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's definitely good, because I definitely would like to get as many members as possible, I got to think of video ideas because I'm at a hotel. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure you'll come up with something, and that's generally the best place to come up with your ideas. One of the best places to come up with your ideas, especially when you're alone and in this quiet time. I'm doing great. Yeah, nice. I've been doing lives. Did my 5th live 2 nights ago. I'm still a little awkward on it. Oh wow, I didn't know you did live streams, James. I'm gonna go check out your live whenever the next time you go live. I had no idea that you did lives. Hotel over $100, camping $15. Yeah, camping is much cheaper for sure. You're right about that. Those campgrounds they're not expensive at all. You get to be outdoors in nature. That's the cool thing about it. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Just started last week. Okay. Yeah, like that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check you out. Next time you go live. I made sure. Matter of fact, I made sure I set my notifications so that when you go live, I'll be notified. James, thank God I do not have a channel and I'm here for the enjoyment. Nah, for real though, APG. I hear you. I hear you on that. Just hear that you could hear to consume the content. You know, you have your content creators and you have your content consumers, you know. Oh, to answer your question, Nate, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, Nate. Just in taking everything one day at a time, just working, grinding, you know, trying to build this channel. It's a process, but I'm here for it, you know. We have RV, but in the area there are not too many campgrounds near me. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, up there, New Jersey. Yeah, I can see New Jersey being like mostly RV camps and stuff like. I mean, RV. Yeah, RV parks and stuff like that. I did some videos when I go hiking. Okay, you go hiking. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I haven't been hiking in a minute. I haven't been hiking in a minute, but hiking is really cool though. You know what I'm saying? And once you reach the top of the mountain or wherever you hiking, or you know wherever you hiking at, it just feels like it feels like you didn't put in the work. You didn't put in the work, and you feel relieved once you get up there. Yeah, I go randomly live. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of like that myself. You know, like any given time, I could just go live. You know. And I have an RV as well, stuck in the same place, but that's okay. Bad transmission. Ooh, wow. You know, transmissions are no joke. And I can imagine how it is on an RV. Ooh, man. Nearest campground is 42 minutes away. Wow. Yeah, that's a good little distance right there. But the hotel I'm at is nice. As long as you're staying in a nice hotel, that's what matters the most, you know. Yeah, I'm a content creator and consumer. Yeah, likewise, likewise. Federal campground pay you to stay there. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I had no idea. Federal campground. Hiking in New Jersey might lead you to New York or another state. That's how small New Jersey is. Yeah, that sounds a bit weird. It's not, Nate. You have to sign up at the federal website. It's actually quite normal. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I never heard of it. I've never actually heard of that before. It sounds pretty cool though. Federal campgrounds. I'll look into that. Oh yeah, yeah. There's state parks and federal parks. Absolutely. Like in the federal parks located on lands managed by agencies like the National Park Service, the Bureau of Land Management, and the U.S. Forest Service. Yeah, yeah. That's story. My cousin who passed away about 2 months ago, I found out her husband had an affair with one of their neighbors when my cousin was still alive. Also, it was either Sue's. Wow, wow. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, James. Sorry to hear that. Don't know the cause of death yet, and the neighbor trying to steal her documents. Yeah, that sounds very suspicious. I'm not even gonna lie. It's something real fishy going on around about that death. I don't know. It just sounds something about that. Like I be seeing stuff like that too many times on these shows, on these mystery shows. He's like, it's something fishy about that. Yeah, especially with the neighbor trying to steal document. Yeah, something about that is very strange, very fishy. I don't care what nobody say. It's okay, thanks. And she is dressing like my cousin and wearing her clothes. Yeah, they need to be some type of investigation on that one. That just sounds very just that's just very suspicious, man. When I see stuff like that, mm-mm. Nate, no, I haven't seen Jerry lately. No, take that back. Jerry, not since I was in Tennessee. Not since I was in Tennessee. He came into that live stream that day. Have you seen Sergeant? Is it what's that? Fagey? I don't think I've seen. No, I don't think I've seen that. Sergeant Fagey. I drove by her house today, and a bunch of their stuff on the lawn. Wow. Yeah, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can tell a lot. You could tell a lot about what happened, about what people are. When stuff like that happens, it just looks suspicious. It's just too many red flags in this particular situation. When people start acting a certain type of way, when somebody passed away and they start acting weird, and their movements start being all crazy, it's just, yeah, it's just too many red flags. Jerry's not that happy with me. Wow. Wow. Whoa, wow, that's crazy. I wonder why. I wonder why he wouldn't be happy with you. That's interesting. But you guys knew each other. If I'm not mistaken, Nate, you guys knew each other like prior to him coming to the channel, him coming and coming to the lives and stuff. Oh, she was your age. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. That's not that old either. That's not that old. I don't want to confront her husband because he has gun. Wow, dang, that's just a really messed up situation right there. He has gotten away with it so far. Brothers in blue. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much about that one. About let me see. I'm gonna do my. I'm gonna do my. I'm gonna have to look that up. I just hope Jerry's okay. Yeah, me too. Me too. I said, um, but you just never know what people going through unless they tell you. However, her sister works for the courts and does polygraph tests for a living. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. The way I see that, man, the way I see that, that definitely like they definitely it needs to be some type of investigation and into that. There has to be a investigation, like very, because ain't no way that they should not they shouldn't just write that off as just a as a self deletion. They should you know they should really look into that. Cause I can't stand when somebody do something like that and then get away with it because it wasn't heavily investigated, or people just you know what I'm saying, people just get away with stuff when they should be being held accountable for their actions, especially something like that. You should watch it, man. It's super trending. Okay, Sergeant Fahey. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. From Connecticut, right? You from Connecticut? Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. APG. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I like stuff like that. Jerry a week ago trolled me as a joke by editing screenshots of my name and the state I live in. Really? Jerry did that? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Uh, yeah, because he be coming to my live. He been coming to my live streams a lot lately. So her sister is investigating right now. My other cousin. Okay, good, good. They need to get any. Yeah, need to get to the bottom of that, because that's just it's just too much going on for it just to be just simply just what they initially like reported on the situation or whatever. I have no clue who Jerry is, but it sounds like some of the people of the slot community. Yeah, very true. He's a mod here. Yes, Connecticut. Jerry's a mod. Yeah, yeah, Jerry's a mod. But that's crazy. That's weird what you just said though about him trolling you like that. But you said it was just a joke. Yeah, but I wonder why he would do that though. I mean, that's nothing to play around with. That's nothing to play around when it comes to personal information. That's like I get it. I get people like to have fun and joke, but it's certain lines that you cross. Like if it's you dealing with dealing with like information, personal information, or information that you don't really want put out there like that, then and he's playing like it's nothing he should like he should be taken lightly. Value your freedom, brother, and know your rights. Love First Amendment channels. Yeah, yeah, definitely, because you do have people out there that any opportunity they can get try to violate people's rights. So it's definitely good to know your rights. It's definitely vital that you know your rights for sure. Yes, P9, I deleted Discord because of that, and it was genuinely scary because doxing. Yeah, exactly. Doxing is bad. Yeah, yeah, and it's so unfortunate you got people out there that will do stuff like that because they feel some type of way. Like, nah, definitely did the right thing by deleting the Discord for sure. Safety first. It's always safety first. She was like a sister to me. We grew up together, and she was taller than me at 6'4". Wow. Also, she was a tall lady. Okay, okay. Yeah, 6'4". That's for especially for a female. For a female, that's either a model. That's either a model or a basketball player type. You know what I'm saying? Athlete. That's like athlete or model height right there. What's up, Stardust? Happy Saturday to you as well. Thanks for tuning in to the live. Yeah. Oh, you only 6'2". Shoot, James. I'm probably like 5 foot. I'm like 5'9" probably at the tallest. Like, yeah, I'm probably like 5'9" or something like that. And that's give or take. Jerry and me had a great friendship going for a month, and I don't know why he would make a joke like that. You're right. That exactly, Nate. That's very concerning. That's very concerning. Like I said, I understand people like to have fun, prank, or whatever the case may be, joke, but it's just certain things. Like it's just certain things. It's not joke worthy. What's your favorite superhero character? Ooh, that's a good question. Good question. But I'm to be perfectly honest with you, I'm Team Wolverine. I'm Team Wolverine. Uh, uh, between Batman and Wolverine, mm, I had to give it to Batman. I had to give it to Bruce Wayne. I had to give it to my boy Bruce Wayne. And Wolverine is a close second. All right then, James. Thanks for tuning in to the live, and thank you for being here and sharing your story with me this evening. And you take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Well, at least it wasn't that creepy guy from like a month ago that talked about death and murder. Right? Exactly. APG. You got too many weirdos like that too. That's on the internet. That just be lurking around and stuff like that. APG said Wolverine would kick Batman's ass. That would be a good. Hey, bro, that would be a good battle. That would be a good matchup. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would pay to see that, bro. Wolverine versus Batman. But yeah, but Wolverine is something serious, man. Wolverine is something serious. Do you have a Batman Lego set? I do actually. I just got my first build. I haven't put it together yet, but I got my first build of Batman. I do plan on putting that together tomorrow. If I don't get to it today, it'll probably be tomorrow when I get to it and I start the build. I hope he does not join the stream because I don't want drama. I hate drama. Oh yeah, but you and me both. Me and drama do not get along at all. I'm a chill person. I just like to have fun and just relax and vibe. You know what I'm saying? What up, Ryan? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in to the live this evening. And once again, I appreciate. I enjoyed your live yesterday. I enjoyed your live yesterday. So yeah, thanks for being here, bro. Man, Ryan, we was over here. I was over here talking about traveling and stuff like that, and how people that like to travel, like myself, we shouldn't be discouraged by these incidents that occur. Like for instance, earlier today, I was watching this dude's channel, JLR Investigates. He talks about he talks about like little criminal incidents that take place and investigations and all that type of stuff. And he was talking about earlier today, there was a mass stabbing in Michigan, in this Walmart in Michigan, called what is it called? Traverse. I think it's Traverse City. I don't know if you're familiar. I know you from the Midwest, so I'm not sure if you. I'm pretty sure you're probably familiar with that, Ryan. Traverse City, Michigan. But yeah, that was crazy. It was a mass stabbing. I think 9 people got stabbed. And Traverse City is like supposedly, I guess, one of the safest cities in Michigan, and it's like a good traveling destination. And I was like, I know generally speaking, it's a safe place, but that goes to show you that stuff like this can happen anywhere, because it could just be that one person who's just a nut job, and just one incident sends them over the top, and they just start going crazy. And these were elderly people too that he attacked. He attacked elderly people, virtually people that are defenseless, which makes it that much crazy. And of course he's a coward. They arrested him. They arrested the dude. They haven't publicly identified him. They haven't released his name to the public. But this dude, they should lock him up, throw away the key. This dude's a threat to public safety. You know what I'm saying? And there's too many people out there like that, unfortunately. Do you collect points from different gas stations from your travels? Yes, I do. Them points add up too. The points add up. I got that little. I think it's through. I know. I get points through Circle K. Mostly through Circle K, and what's the other one? Shell and Circle K. And them points, they add up for sure. Yeah, Stardust. Yep. It happened. I think it happened this morning. It either happened this morning or it happened yesterday. One of the two. But it just happened recently at a Walmart, a Walmart. I hate the news nowadays. It's so depressing. It is. It really is, APG. I try, to be honest with you, I try I try not to consume too much of it, because it gets to me psychologically, But yeah, you're right, Stardust. You definitely have to practice caution while traveling. Absolutely. Because you just never know what people's motives are and all that type of stuff. A travel related credit card helps too. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that for real. Because the more the better, the more the better. Any way you can, save money, rack up on points and all that type of stuff. Yeah. You probably have a better chance of getting shot in your hometown and traveling. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Because here, at any given time, somebody could spaz out, and or something random thing or some event could take place and somebody start tripping. It can happen. We had that happen. Matter of fact, we've had that happen. They had this event here in Huntsville, right? They had this event called I forget what that thing is called. It's like they have it at the park. They have it at the park every year. It's like a little car show, basically. It's a car show, and they have it every year. And sometimes it might attract the wrong crowd, and sometimes it's attracted the wrong crowd. And it's been times where there was some shots that popped off. It's crazy. Hey Jerry, how you doing this evening? Yeah, yeah, Jerry. We were just talking about an incident that happened earlier today. Michigan. It was a Walmart stabbing in Michigan happened like earlier today. I think it was like 8 or 9 elderly people that got stabbed in the Walmart. Just really crazy. Wait, P9, you should go to Nashville. Yeah, I do plan on going up to Nashville again soon. You know, I do plan on going back up there again soon. I like Nashville. Nashville is a whole vibe. You seem like a smart traveler too. Yeah, appreciate that, Stardust. Yeah, you know, I've always been the type of person to just do as much research as I possibly can prior to going to certain places. And then, you know, and then while I'm there, you know, of course, I'm always, even as I'm recording, I'm like, my head is like on a swivel. Like I'm looking around me. I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm looking behind me. I'm always like, my head be pivoting like crazy when I be, you know, recording. So yeah, I'm always, you know, conscientious. I'm always peeping the scene. I'm always scoping the area, trying to, I'm looking, I'm it's like, you know, it's like a quarterback, you know, in football. Like, you know, they survey the field and they look and see where the safeties are lurking, where the corners are going to be at. You know, they read the blitzes and they read. That's kind of how I look. That's kind of how I use that same analogy when I'm walking around in public. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm always looking to see who's doing what. You know, because it's just because, you know, it's people out here that just don't have good intentions, you know. But yeah, appreciate that, Nate. What up, Stash? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little behind on the comments. But yeah, Stash, what's going on, brother? How you doing this evening? APG, we have that happen occasionally, but it's mainly the homeless community. I live in a college town. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you just never know, man. You just never know. People be out there tripping out, man, for real. Oh, you saw it on the news, Nate? Yeah, see, you see what I'm talking about, right? Do you have any trips coming up? I don't, and it's sad. Oh wow, yeah, I hear you. I feel you on that, Stardust. But yeah, I do plan on going to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. Tentatively scheduled for um what's that? The first week of August. That first week of August. So I do have that planned. I still plan on going to Texas. I'm still planning on going to Texas. That'll probably be more September-ish, you know, because I feel like I got to do some preparations before I go out there. But yeah, yeah, I know, APG. It is sad. It really is a shame that you have to like people. It's sad that people have to be like extra cautious and extra like, you know, because it's a shame. People should be able to go places and not have to worry about anything and not have to like, you know, because it's just you know, it's crazy, you know. Yeah, it's crazy because I've literally um been around people like that I hang with, and they be looking at me like I'm crazy, like because I be walking and I be looking over my shoulders, I be looking here, I be looking there, they be looking at me like I'm crazy, like, oh, you paranoid. I'm like, nah, I'm like I'm just being conscientious, bro. I'm just being conscientious of my surroundings. That's all that is. Like, I mean, you just have to, and it's sad that it's like that, but that's just the reality, you know. But that's good to hear, Stash. I'm glad to hear you doing well. I'm glad to hear you doing well, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad, Stash out here doing his thing on YouTube, Stash out here doing his thing on YouTube. I can't do nothing but salute that brother, you know. Yeah, I can't believe it either, Jerry. People out there are cruel. People out there are cruel, man. It's just like, but I will say this though. I always firmly believe that the good in this world and in this country and in this world, the good outweighs the bad. The good outweighs the bad by a landslide. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Generally, when you go to places, it's going to be mostly people that are vibing, that are just trying to there to have fun and just enjoy life. Those type of people outweigh the crazy, psychotic, whatever you want to call them, deranged people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. APG, you love Myrtle Beach. This is going to be my first time going. I've never been before. I've heard a lot of good things about it though. All right, then, Stardust. I'll catch you later. I'll catch you later. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tapping in. You take it easy and have a good evening. But let me go back up. Are you in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Nate? Oh yeah, that's history right there, bro. Definitely, yeah, yeah. I would do a vlog. I know if I was there, I'd definitely vlog out there. That's his Gettysburg. That's a lot of history, man. Pennsylvania got a lot of history, historic, nice little historic towns. I definitely will vlog that. I definitely will vlog it for sure. Jerry, you plan on going to the Key West? Okay, down in the Florida Keys. That'll be nice. I've never been to the Florida Keys either. I always wanted to go, but that'll be good, man. You definitely enjoy yourself, bro. Oh, you go with your family every year to Myrtle Beach, Nate? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I've never been. It's gonna be my first time ever going to Myrtle Beach. I've always talked about going there, but never, for whatever reason, was never able to get there. So this time, I'm definitely capitalizing. Gettysburg has an excellent museum. They actually had one of the biggest Adolf Hitler collection. Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea. Only thing I really knew about Gettysburg is where that was the Gettysburg Address. I think that's where Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address. That's really the only thing. And I think I want to say they have a military park or something like that sort out there. That's really the only thing I know about Gettysburg. But yeah, Pennsylvania, they got a lot of really dope cities out there. You know, it's never, yeah, you're right about that, Nate. Never wrong to stay safe. You can like my philosophy is that you could never be too careful. You could never be too careful. There's no such thing as being too cautious. It's some thunderstorms right now. Wow. Out in Jersey. What up, Braxton? Braxton in the building. How are you today? Still no Kenneth. Still no Kenneth. It's been well over a month now. It's been well over a month. Still no sign of him. And it's just like, man, and what's sad about it is that it's not like I know any, like I just knew Kenneth from YouTube. It's not like I knew anybody he's connected with in person or no family members or nothing like that, that I could reach out to and check on them or anything like that. I just basically just knew him from YouTube. Didn't know much about him outside of the conversations we had on here, which is sad, man, because I'm really like, yeah, I hope he's okay too, Nate. I hope he's okay as well. Like that's just it's been way too long. But yeah, Jerry. Jerry said I'm looking to try key lime pie for the first time, and there is a nice beach. Key lime pie is actually good. Key lime pie is really good. I used to hear a lot of stuff about it, good stuff about it, and when I finally tried it, it's really good with some ice cream, little side of vanilla ice cream. You'll be good to go. And yeah, I always wanted to go to the Florida Keys. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna get out there one of these days for sure. What up, Bambi? Bambi in the building. Coffee no cream is in the building. How you got? How y'all doing this evening? Hey, Bambi. I don't know if you seen saw the Gatlinburg video I posted, but you gonna see something in there that's gonna make you laugh. Like it's gonna have you like, what the hell? Hey, like my the Gatlinburg video that I have publicly posted on the page. No, not again with the damn ice cream. Oh, you talk about perfect timing. You came in right at the right time, Bambi. Oh man. Welcome to the epic P9 live stream. I appreciate that, Nate. Yeah. What up, David Lopez? Mr. Lopez in the building. How's it going with you this evening? Agent Lopez. I did. You wait till I get back from vacation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see where this is going, Bambi. I already see where this is going. I already know. What up, Corey? Good evening, Corey. Thanks for tuning into the live. How are you? How are you? Yeah, that's good to hear, David. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, there's a lot of people coming into the live now. That's what I'm talking about. I should have got. I should have got. I should have. I knew something told me in that video. I should have stopped and got some ice cream. I should have stopped. I passed by Ben and Jerry's. I passed by Ben and Jerry's. Where else did I pass by? I passed by a Kilwins, a Ben and Jerry. It was another one. It was another ice cream spot that I passed by. I was like, I knew I should have just stopped in there and got me an ice cream for the content, you know. Oh man. Yeah, y'all. Don't forget that. Yep. As you come in the building, don't forget to hit the like button. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Supreme with the Legos and you with the ice cream. I can't win. Yeah. Yeah. Supreme got like a million Lego builds. Yeah, you know. He showed one another one of his Lego builds the other day when I was went to the live. One of them little Harry Potter hats or something like that with the sound effects. It was pretty dope. It was pretty cool. I have a cousin named Ben. For real, David. Love Killwins. I think I've had Killwins one. I think I've had Killwins one time when I was in Atlanta at Atlantic Station in Atlanta. Yeah, they pretty good. I like Killwins. They pretty good. You know, they have a really good variety of flavors and you know, and toppings and all that good stuff. I would save I would save the $10 and go to Kroger's for ice cream. I hear you on that, APG. I hear you. Go get you one of them tubs. The pizza verse is in trouble. Uh-oh. All right, I think I already know where this is. Like I said, I know where this is going. The hat, yeah, that hat was dope. That hat was dope. I know it took him a minute to get to put that together. You know, with them sound effects too. That was pretty cool. Vanilla ice cream at 10 at night is great. Hey, yeah, dude, it hit different the later it is for real. Oh, you like frozen yogurt? Have I tried frozen yogurt? I can't say that I have. I can't say that I have tried frozen yogurt yet. Sounds good though. Love lemon cello or daiquiri ice cream. Daiquiri ice cream? Whoa. Or I make my own. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's another way too. It just make your own ice cream. That's another good way too. You know, nothing like homemade for sure. Thanks, Nate. I actually like both. Their chocolate turtles is so good. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I've never tried. Next time I stop at the Kilwins, I think I'm gonna try that. Their chocolate turtles. Yeah, but yeah, I got to go back to Gatlinburg. But like you know, I'm gonna take somebody with me next time. Take somebody with me, and we gonna get on that and that what is it, the Anaketna or something like that, Anaketna, and I'm gonna show this person. I'm gonna show her the map, right? I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna be like, this is what the map looks like now. The Anaketna. This is what it looks like. We going. Get on one of them sky lifts. Show them the bridge and all the designs of the other park and everything, the layout. Yeah, we going. I make a cherry. Was it a cherry sorbet? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. Yeah, cherry sorbet, and it tastes like cherry pie. Ooh, man, my stomach growling over here now. I'm getting hungry, and I just ate not too long ago. But that does sound good though, Bambi, for real. I never been to a Kroger either. Oh, for real? Yeah, where is it that you live again, Jerry? Where you stay at again? I was at this restaurant today, and my friend asked the waiter if he liked his drawing. It was actually hilarious. Wow, that's cool. All right, brother. My friend Super Gambler is going live at 8 p.m. and I have to get ready. Okay, APG. Well, I appreciate you for tuning in to the live. Thanks for tapping in, and I'll see you on the next live if you tune in. Appreciate you. Have you ever had Dole Whip? I haven't. I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that yet, Jerry. Top ramen is not Japanese ramen, by the way. Right. Yeah, right. Nate, you right about that. Yeah, Japanese ramen is definitely that's like the real deal right there. That is the real deal. Yeah, Japanese ramen, that's the real deal. Love making homemade vanilla. Yeah. I said nothing like homemade. It's nothing like homemade because you know you really put your heart and soul into it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it's nothing like that. But yeah, but yeah, guys, I'm glad y'all tune into the live. I'm glad y'all tune into the live today. For real, for real. Yeah, Nate says, anyways, what? Yeah, what's going on? But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have to but I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I'm gonna go ahead and get going myself because I gotta post this. I gotta post this video. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for tapping in to the live. Did I ever try Discord? Nah, I have not. I'm gonna look into it though. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try it out. See what they talking about. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tapping in this evening, and and yeah, y'all be on the lookout. Y'all be on the lookout for the next video. I'll post. I do plan on posting it. I'm gonna post it in a few minutes, and it'll probably be ready the next few hours though, because you know how if you post a 4K video, it takes like it takes a few hours just for it to finish processing. So, but it's coming though. It's coming soon. Y'all be on the lookout. Nate and Jerry. Like I said, you know, I appreciate y'all for tapping in and showing y'all support. Yeah, it's coming. I'm gonna definitely post it this evening, Nate, and y'all be on the lookout for it. I appreciate you for tuning in to my Gatlinburg video. I did see some people comment on it, so I'm gonna go and check out the comments and reply to the comments and everything like that, because you guys comments are very means a lot to me. The fact that y'all stop by the videos and leave your feedback and everything. So much appreciate y'all. Yeah, we reached 11 likes. We reached 11 likes in the video. So that's pretty good. Pretty good turnout. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Jerry, Nate, Corey, American Poker Gambling, Bambi, and David Lopez. Appreciate each and every last one of y'all for tuning in. And I'll see you guys on the next live. I'm probably, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm gonna go live tomorrow as well. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But until then, y'all, peace. Have a great evening.